Hello, how are you? Then we are going to introduce you our artificial intelligence project, which consists of the implementation of fuzzy logic for a robot follower of light. As we will know, the fuzzy logic is considered an extension of Boolean logic by Lobdell, based on the mathematical theory of fuzzy sets. One of the advantages of the fuzzy logic is that the rules that are created are in natural language. These rules can be seen in the file FCL, which in our case is robot.fcl. As we can see in the file, we have the function block robot and two input variables that are LDR and LDR1, and an output variable is angle. But LDR and LDR1, we have 6 levels that are represented by 6 Gaussian functions each. The output function will also be represented by Gaussian functions, but in this case have 7 levels. As you can see, we have generated 36 rules that allow working with all levels proposed for HLDR. Well, all of these variable and function declarations work in conjunction with the Java algorithm, which will be shown later. The data to be analyzed with the rules of the file FCL are saved from the LDRs, this according to the amount of the light they receive, and by means of the Arduino will be passed to the motor the angle at which the robot must rotate.
Hello, I will be showing you the working prototype. On this Java class, we have our connection to the Arduino. You can see here, we create a new Arduino class, and then we connect to the Arduino. Then we use our jFuzzyLogic to read our fuzzy controller language file. Now to simulate this, I've made a simple Java program in which we can control the values of the different LDRs with a J slider in Java. So let's say, for example, the LDR from the right side of the LDR is really high and the other one is really low. That gives us our output angle to the right because there's more light in the right one, so the angle must turn to the right. If we do the opposite, our angle goes to the left. This controls my servo motor that is connected to the Arduino. And if both LDRs are capturing the same amount of light, it gives us about the center of a 180-degree angle. So it gives us 98. And depending on which one has more light, it can either turn left or right. Now I have hooked up my Arduino to the computer, and I will be showing you that the robot does move its head. Let's say, for example, I cover up let's say the left side LDR, I cover up, as you can see, it's covered up with a piece of paper. And if I shine my flashlight on the right LDR, it turns all the way, it turned all the way to the right side. If I move the light, it moves its head. If I shine it back on, it goes back to the same place. I cover up the other side of the LDR and I shine my light on it. As you can see, its head moved the other way. And you can see all this happening in real time on the computer. If I take my light away from it, it moves its head, as you can see. If I put it back, it turns back. And I shine my light in the middle, the head will move somewhere in the middle.